Hello, hello, hello. This is going to be collective reading. We just had our full moon. So now, as you know, the moon is depleting in size. It's time to let go, release, detach from things, and clear your energy for the new moon. So I'm going to do a collective spread for, it's called a strings attached spread, and I probably found it somewhere on Instagram. However, I'm going to tweak it a little bit. And basically, it's going to show us what you're attached to, what is attached to you, what should be cut off, what should be mended, and what you should be drawing back into your energy. So it'll kind of give you a blueprint of how to go about this waning phase of, or waning phase. I always say that incorrectly. Forgive me. Kind of give you a blueprint on how to orchestrate your path or organize your path during the waning phases of the moon. As the moon is depleting and shrinking in size, you can clear your energy, and then you can start to work on drawing things back into your life. You can set your intentions for the new moon, and as the moon starts to grow in the waxing phases, before we get to the next full moon next month, you can start accumulating or drawing back into your life those things that we see in this reading. So I'm going to pull from the Psychic Tarot. The Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. I don't know why that sounded so weird. And I'll clarify with my Mystic Mondays Tarot deck. So let's go ahead and get into it. We just had our new moon and our full moon in Aquarius, which was all about releasing emotional attachments. So I won't be surprised if emotional energy comes up as something that needs to be let go. All right, overall theme of the reading at the bottom of the deck, we have shadow, which is equivalent to the moon card, Pisces energy, in the traditional tarot deck. This is about shadow work, healing your subconscious, the unknown, addressing any fears that may be the butt of something that you need to release, any emotions surrounding fear, anxiety, anger, stress, being afraid, anything that could be associated with fear or darkness or the unknown that could be part of what needs to be released during this period of your life. It represents emotion sensitivity, and a reminder that nothing in life is at a standstill. Everything is always changing, basically. This card is calling you to action. The time is now when you may need to face your worst fears and look into the dark shadows of your soul. You must learn to confront what you avoided and walk courageously through it. Always know that life naturally revitalizes itself, and as it does, so do you. This shadow card promises that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Recognize that by no longer denying your past and letting the tears fall, you'll discover the diamonds in the treasure chest of your soul. I want to read that again. Recognize that by no longer denying your past and letting the tears fall, meaning it's okay to cry. That's the perfect, I won't say the perfect, but it's a perfect version of detoxing, of releasing emotions. It is a perfect example of releasing emotions. Just like you sweat and toxins come out in your sweat, you know what I'm saying? Like, you release those emotions through your tears. So there's nothing wrong with that. Men, women, you're human, you have emotions. Allow those emotions to come out of you however they need to, in a healthy way. And crying is a healthy way. You know, nobody gets hurt when you cry. Your face just gets wet. So it says here, this is a cleansing process to wash away and clear out what was once avoided, ignored, or pushed aside. It's just time to face everything. Those feelings that you push aside, that you suppress, that you hide or cover up or pretend like they aren't there. It's time to address them, and it's time to clear them out with the old and in with the new. Whatever it is that you want to draw into your life, material harvest is just beneath that. So I think as you clear your energetic field, your emotional field, your spiritual space, everything, all of the non-tangible energetic fields, as you clear that, you can bring in material harvest. So yes, time to face your fears, time to deal with those emotions, clear those emotions out. This card indicates that this is the time when your psychic sensitivity might be quite intense. Pisces is ruled by Neptune, and Neptune is retrograde in Pisces right now. So intuition is high. So you should be getting intuitive hits, and you should be listening to the guidance of your intuition. Learn to open up to it, or if need be, turn it down. Your body is one big psychic antenna. So just remember that you're in control of how low or how high or how low you want the reception to be. Mother Earth can assist you in this period of change, sensitivity, and healing. Absolutely. So a lot of changes are occurring. Saturn is still retrograde in Capricorn. Pluto is still retrograde in Capricorn. Both of those planets together are going to allow us to close out major karmic cycles, bringing a lot of change, transformation, growth, rebirth, a lot of new stuff. So with all of that change, there can be some fear associated with you. I mean, in your feelings, like not knowing what's coming next. Naturally, fear could be an emotion that you're feeling, but it's time to address that. Deal with it, you know? All right, let's go ahead and look at the spread. What are you attached to? Fulfillment of wishes. This could represent you wanting something so bad that you are actually blocking your own blessing, that you're in the way of the universe putting it in your path. Because if you're attached to it, if it's coming up as what you're attached to, then this represents an unhealthy attachment. It's emotional energy with the green border. And it's like, it's so close with the number 9 here, because this could represent you approaching the ending of a cycle, or like approaching the finish line. It represents emotional satisfaction, contentment, and enjoyment. I think this represents, it says, are you ready? Happiness, success, good health, completion, and accomplishment of your dreams and goals are in the palm of your hand. This card acts as a reminder to hold on to the beneficial feelings of accepting and receiving what you've asked and strive for. It could be that you're attached to a certain way of receiving or getting what it is that you want. Like I said, you want it so bad that you are blocking it. So this could be like you being in a place where, no, I want this, and I want it this way, and I want it right now, or I want it on this day, wrapped in a purple bow at 2 o'clock. It don't work like that. You could be too attached to the way you want this to come into your life, and it's so close to you. It's right there in the palm of your hand. It could be that you're afraid of, any other version that you hadn't quite imagined it coming into your life. You could be afraid of, it not being the real thing, because you don't have control over the way that it comes into your life. This is the right time to heal those past memories that have been holding you hostage. Forgive others and yourself so that your wishes, desires, and goals have a clear, unobstructed path to your heart, soul, and life. Absolutely. I think it's just about being open. I think you're too attached to the way things should come into your life, or the way things should happen, or the way things should go. There could be some control issues, especially if there's fear. I think what you want is very, very close, but you're too attached to the way things are supposed to happen. I think it's also representing you needing to just be in a place of gratitude and compassion. Just being satisfied with what is current in your life, and not wanting more so bad. It's okay to want more. It's perfectly okay to want more, but not wanting it so bad to where you're becoming ungrateful or angry, or that it taints your mood, or causes you to just be ungrateful for what's already in your life. All right, what is attached to you? We have disruption, which is equivalent to the Tower. This represents a sudden, usually unforeseen disruption, or major change that is happening or is about to take place. Even if it appears to be a negative experience, it can lead to enlightenment or a total shift of your lifestyle. In traditional tarot meanings, this card represents the falling tower, which eventually crumbles to its weak foundation. Whichever part of your life you focus on, it's an opportunity to rebuild with a solid, positive structure to make sure that the situation is even stronger. There are times when the most difficult situations arises in your life. If you choose to, they can they can act as a catalyst to heal other areas. And I think all of these changes are exactly that, catalyst to make changes and bring a lot of newness into your life. And that could be kind of scary, because it's like everything is changing all at one time. And you could feel like you don't really have a grip on what's going on. You don't have any control. And so you want to try to control the way your fulfillment of wishes comes into your life. But again, it's just not how it works. With this tower or this disruption being attached to you, I think this just represents there being a lot of change. Like every time you turn around, something else is changing. And I think until you embrace it, it will kind of feel like you're being attacked. Until you kind of just go with the flow of the universe and start becoming accepting, it will feel like disruption. It will feel like, oh my God, if you just kind of look at it as a redirection, or just kind of get to a point where you're like, okay, everything is changing. Nothing I'm trying to do is working out, or this isn't working out the way I thought it would, or this isn't going the way I wanted it to. What does this mean? What am I not seeing? What am I missing? What am I supposed to be focusing on? I think it's just about a shift in perspective and knowing that everything is happening for you and not to you. Then we have choose wisely for what should be cut off. This will represent the Seven of Cups, like having a lot of choices or a lot of directions you could go. What should be cut off? I think maybe there's too many options. It could be too many options, too many different decisions lingering in your mind. This card comes forth when you have a vision or goal that you want to achieve, but too many choices, scattered energies, or unrealistic expectations prevent you from attaining what you desire. Opportunities are bountiful, and there's a decision to be made at this time. This card reminds you that you have options now around you. That the options that you have around you now. This card reminds you that the options now around you may appear to have all the influence and power, but in reality, you're in control and responsible for all the choices that you make. Take time to think, analyze, and carefully look at the different possibilities that are in front of you. Don't be hasty just because you feel pressured. Don't be influenced by people who have no idea, expertise, or education in the area of your choices. A focused, wise decision far outweighs one made emotionally or in desperation. So I think it is about, because you could be, like I said, you could be feeling attacked with all of these changes, and you could just be making impulsive decisions or emotional decisions. So be mindful of that energy. Make sure you're making smart choices. With this being something that should be cut off, you could be making emotional choices. What I feel is like, this isn't working out. Fine, I'll just do this. And it's like, it's not really what you want to do. It's just like throwing a tantrum, or just kind of like almost being spiteful towards the universe. Like, oh, I'll just do this. And it's not really what you want either. So make sure you're making wise choices. Really weigh out all of your options. You see how these hands are pointing in different direction. It's just like really trying to, and he's sitting on this pier meditating, and it's just like waiting for the clear direction from and guidance from the universe, so that you do make a wise choice. Because if towers are falling all over the place, you need to build on solid ground to prevent towers from falling in the future, All right, then we have another 7 here. 16 breaking down the 7. Also 7 with choose wisely, and then 7 for stand your ground. This represents what should be mended. So I think this is kind of like your self-confidence, your determination, this is spirit energy with the violet border. So this represents, it says here, it comes at a time when you're being tested and challenged. I think you absolutely are. There's a lot of changes happening right now, and the universe could be sending some tests your way to see how you're going to act. It could just be like a test. Like, how you say you want something and universe will send you what you don't want, just to see, just to like check you, just to be like, let me see if you're ready for it. There may be a fierce competition and potential rivals surrounding you in your in your personal or business life, but you know that you have the strength and inner courage to stand your ground no matter what. No matter how hard or formidable things may appear. Don't surrender or give up the control you have. Understand that all of these changes are happening in your life, even though you may not have any control over what's changing, you still have control over the direction that you can go in next. And I think this is just about not letting your fears or not allowing yourself to be overwhelmed by your fears or these changes or distractions that are happening in your life. Standing your ground and being confident and understanding that you're in control, not letting things just happen to you and surrendering your power because everything just got hard all of a sudden, you know? It's important to remain clear and focused. You may have to stand alone or defend your convictions at the end. Maintain your health and stay strong so that you have an ample supply of energy to endure anything, as this could be a long and arduous, yet ultimately hard-won victory. So it's going to require a lot. It's going to require for you to stay focused. And I think the minute you let your emotions get the best of you, you start making emotional choices. I think you kind of repeat this cycle where you just kind of want it so bad, you're blocking it out because you just get emotionally overwhelmed and you lose focus. And then if you let your fears and your emotions and anxiety get the best of you, you can't be confident, you can't be clear. This reminds me of the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this would, I guess, be the equivalent to the Seven of Wands. Being persistent and really just standing up for yourself, standing up for your goals, for what you believe in, what you want. And just when things aren't working out, like when one direction doesn't work, finding another way and not letting yourself get overwhelmed or not quitting, like not letting it get the best of you, not letting the situation or the journey or the difficulty of the path get the best of you. Then we have what you should pull back into yourself. We have prosperity begins. This is the physical energy. So this would be like the Ace of Pentacles. So this will represent, I think, earthly, materialistic abundance and fruitfulness. You see there's a seed down here, and then you can see the roots, the tree, and then it's like a peach tree or something. I think this is peaches. It looks like a peach seed too down there. But anyway, this card brings the message of beginnings, prosperity, wealth, and new business, which could soon be in the palm of your hand. It may result from your hard work, past efforts, and investments, or it could show up unexpectedly. It may be presented as a gift with careful and diligent planning. It may, with careful and diligent planning, recent endeavors and money-making ideas show great possibilities and promises of monetary gains. I think it's just about focusing on your gifts. Maybe this is the perfect time to make money, you know, if whatever it is that you're doing, if you're an entrepreneur or if work is just really good right now, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, if it is business related, I might have to pull the clarity on this one because I'm having a tough time kind of translating what I'm thinking and feeling into words. So this says, this is a time to focus on the most beneficial outcome. Expect the best and envision that project, new job, having a successful result. Feel it and see it, and most important, believe it. When you focus on abundance and the positive aspects of the material world and offer gratitude, prosperity in all forms flow even more freely. Okay, so I think what you need to draw into your life is, I think this is just talking about the law of attraction. Picturing a perfect outcome, a successful outcome, standing your ground, chasing your dreams, and only picturing success. only picturing fruitfulness, only picturing abundance in the material aspect of things, not letting this situation get the best of you, not letting fears get the best of you, only accepting success as your outcome and picturing that, having tunnel vision, tuning everything else out, and just staying focused, staying clear, and trusting your intuition, and allowing your path to be guided by your intuition, doing the shadow work, healing, and just like overall rolling with the punches. But I think this is just like visualizing what you want, keeping your eyes on the prize, basically keeping your eyes on the prize, working through the waning phases of this moon, clearing out any anxiety, stress, fear, anything that is distracting you or keeping you from being confident, clear, and focused and on your path, and just replacing that with picturing success and visualizing prosperity coming in, visualizing yourself making money, visualizing yourself being successful, stable, whether it's your business, your home, your job, a promotion, whatever it is, this situation or this period of your life that you are shooting for or aiming for, wanting to grow or whatever. Just staying focused and letting that be the forefront of your thoughts, your desires, letting your desires drive you and really just fuel you and keep you going. And it's like vision board, looking at your vision board every day, you know, reminding yourself of your goals, picturing your outcome, meditating on it, and just tuning out everything else that doesn't exist. As soon as you have a fear pop up into your mind, just dismiss it and replace that with picturing your material harvest. Visualize yourself. Visualize the fruit on your trees growing. Visualize success. All right, let's clarify the spread. Just cause. All right. So with fulfillment of wishes, like I said, with this being here, what you're attached to, like I said, wanting it so bad, I think your creative focus is being clouded. Look at this. Their hands look very similar. I don't know if y'all can see that. The way her hands are around the world and the way his hands are, very, very similar. I think this is just like you wanted it so bad that you could be blocking it. This is about manifesting, creative power, control, focus. I think this is just about only keeping in mind a perfect outcome, a successful outcome, visualizing what you want, not focusing on what you don't want, because what's attached to you, the Five of Wands and disruption, these tower moments, these changes, is causing internal conflict. It could be causing a lot of stress within you. You could be feeling like you're competing against the universe. You could be feeling like you're competing against yourself. You're very passionate about whatever it is that you're going after with the Five of Wands, but you could be feeling like there's just like so many disruptions, and just you could be very distracted by everything that's not going your way. It's very important for you to keep your diversity. It represents diversity or competition. You could be feeling like your voice is just not heard. You could be feeling like the universe is like not hearing what you want. Like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. But it's a distraction. And it could be causing this internal conflict or this internal war that is just like too distracting. And it's causing your creative focus to be like off. And you could be drawing in more of what you don't want because of that energy. But this is calling you to tap into your true potential and really, really just tune out all of these distractions and understand that the universe heard you. The universe knows what you want. And because things are not working out is because what you think you want and what the universe knows you want, sometimes it's like you just want $50. And the universe is like, no, you need $500. And you like, you know, you're trying to make this $50 and it don't work out. And the universe is trying to redirect you to get to the 500. And you like, that's not, like, you don't know what you're leading to. You don't know what the universe is leading you to or guiding you to. And you're just getting frustrated because of all the redirections or detours or turns. But I think it's about just rolling with the punches and going with the flow. And then we have with choose wisely, you know, like I said about not making emotional decisions, we have the Four of Swords. It's time to just really put those anxious thoughts or anything that's just kind of like bogging you down. It's just really time to go within, meditate, rest your mind, quiet your mind, take a break from those. Also just take a break from making choices right now. If you just feel like you're being presented with too many options, just meditate until you feel like the guidance comes to you. You're not in a rush. You're not in a hurry. Go within, find peace, quiet your mind, really find, like balance yourself within, balance your thoughts. And once you can quiet your mind, then you can make a logical decision or a more balanced decision. It's about recharging too. You could just be feeling very overwhelmed and worn out right now. So just recharge your batteries, meditate, relax. Right now, this is the time to release everything that's in your way. So before you make a decision, just focus on clearing your energy, clearing your mind, clearing your energetic field. Just rest, rejuvenate, meditate. You may need to take a small vacation, something like that. Ew, excuse me. But yeah, it's time to just rest. It's not the time to make emotional decisions for sure. If anything, don't make any decisions right now. Just chill, relax. Just quiet the mind. Make sure your creative focus can be on point. This is Mercury energy. It's rules Gemini and Virgo. Very meticulous energy, very thoughtful, logical energy with air. So there is a need to have your mind clear, because I think right now the distractions, the disruptions, the tower moments, the fear, anxiety, it's weighing you down, it's draining you, it's sucking the life out of you. You need to recharge your batteries before you can make a decision, because decision making from this place is not going to be any good for you right now. All right, so what you should be mending, I think your confidence. I feel like you feel quite defeated right now. So you should be releasing that as well. Any hurt, betrayal, or heartbreak, or painful situations that you've been through. I feel like this is how you feel beat up by life. You just feel beat up. Like, I feel like you're taking blow after blow after blow after blow. But you see how this person is defeated, like, oh, fine, I quit. It's like you're just giving up, but you're so close. This is the 10. You're wrapping up this cycle, like you're so close. What you want is right there. Stand your ground. You see how this person is triumphant and confident? I feel like this is where you are right now. And it's okay to not be okay for a moment, but don't stay here. Clear your energy, face your shadow, address it, deal with it, cry, do what you got to do, release that energy, detox, take a spiritual bath, go for a run, go swimming, do what you need to do to get out of this funk so that you can stand your ground and have clear focus and keep it moving. And then we have for what you should be drawing back into your life, the Queen of Cups with Prosperity Begins. As soon as you get your emotions in balance and you nurture yourself, you can start following your heart again. And I think you can do so confidently. You can do it from a clear, I don't want to say a clear mind, because it's not mental energy, it's emotional energy. But I think once you clear all of this smoky shit out of your aura, out of your heart space, out of your emotional field, because we have a lot of emotional energy. We have Pisces energy. We have 2 green border cards, which is emotional energy. We got the 5 of Wands representing passion. I think this is just a lot of anxiety and just fear and hurt, heartbreak. You could be replaying old situations in your mind thinking, oh, this is never going to work. It didn't work before, or whatever. It's time to clear all of that out. Once you get to a place where your emotions are balanced and aligned, like I said, then you can start following your heart You can be more compassionate on this journey with yourself, with your guides, with the universe. I think you'll start to see things more clearly, and you'll realize you are only being redirected. This represents your intuition as well, being spiritually intuitive, expressing your emotions, having psychic insights. This represents also being a dreamer. Like, I think this represents you keeping your dreams at the forefront of your thoughts, of your desires, of everything that, like that positive outcome, visualizing yourself as emotionally stable and secure as well, confident, trusting yourself, having high creativity and imagination. I think just using your imagination to visualize the perfect outcome, a successful outcome, and just keep that replaying in your mind over and over and over and over. And just focus right now on releasing and clearing your energy field of all of this stuff that's distracting you and keeping you unfocused. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This represents a creative spark or inspiration, a new passionate beginning. I think there is a lot of new. There's a lot of change here. There's a lot of newness coming into your life, but what's to come, I think once you clear this energy, once you clear all of the fear, the anxiety, the stress, everything that is distracting and that's not productive to your path right now, once that comes out, you're going to have this spark of inspiration. And this is potential. I think this could be an opportunity as well, a creative opportunity of some sort. But also listen to your intuition. This is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be something coming really quickly to you. Temperance just beneath that. So everything is being balanced out. The universe is balancing, the light and the dark, the masculine and feminine energies, the ego and the intuition. Those two extremes of the spectrum, all of those volatile factors are being balanced out right now. And I think you just need to detach. Let go of how you think things are supposed to be. Sacrifice the need to control everything, the need to understand everything. Just relax. Do what you like right now. What you should be doing as you detach and sacrifice and let go, you should be focusing on clearing your energy. Because I think you don't want to see. You're refusing to see right now that you're in your own way, basically. That you're in your own way. There could be some self-deception and a lot of healing still taking place. But there needs to be some healing that takes place before you make any major decisions right now. So in order to do that right now, first you need to focus on your healing, clearing your energy, relaxing, meditating, recharging your batteries, rejuvenating yourself. Once you get to a place where you're clear, all of this fear and anxiety is gone, you're no longer replaying this energy, and you're clear, focused, and determined, you can visualize yourself, trusting yourself, being intuitive, just having an inner knowing of what to do, and using your imagination to really just visualize success and a triumphant ending. This was a beautiful reading. I'm so glad I did this type of reading. I hope this was helpful to you. I know it was helpful to me. I plan on rewatching it as well. So if you like this, please like the video, subscribe, comment down below. If you want to book a personal reading, donate to my channel, or connect with me on social media, I would love for you to do so. All of that information is below. Look, the tower. Big changes, big sudden changes. I think these are good. These are good changes. The Seven of Pentacles. Just beneath that, I think you just need to be patient. You just need to be patient, because before you know it, everything's going to take off. You just have to stay determined and victorious. And again, that Ace of Wands. Stay determined. You will be victorious sooner than you think. I think it's just the need to clear your energy right now, because there are too many distractions keeping you from staying focused and also hearing your intuition. So again, I hope that was helpful. And until next time, peace, love, and light. Thanks for watching.